Joy Papaya Sun SPF 50. Joy beautiful by nature. Real fruits bata baneko real juice. त्यसैले त real juice real हुने. Bank of the Year 2024 Citizens Bank International Limited, your partner for progress. नयाँ Good Night Flash अरु लिक्विड वेपोराइजर भन्दा 2 गुना बढी प्रभावशाली. गोर्खा इको प्यानल, मेरो घर गोर्खा इको प्यानल को भर.
Proud to be associated with Kantipur News.
Good evening, I'm Samriddhi Kesi and these are the headlines of the hour. Government's treasury records an increase reaching the figure to 350 billion Nepali rupees. Total remittance inflow increases by 7.3% in the last 7 months. Leaders emphasize on the need to unite against anti-democratic activities. Maoists accuse government's actions to result in increase in anarchy. USA says Ukraine's leadership ready to move forward with demand for a ceasefire process with Russia. Bilateral talks to begin tomorrow in Saudi Arabia. Nepal lost to Hong Kong by 2 runs in the Women's T20I Quadrangular Series currently underway in Uganda. Awaits Namibia for the coming clash. Welcome back. While the government is being criticized for not paying its obligations on time and proceed with development works, the money in the treasury has been increasing lately. As per the reports on current macroeconomic and financial situation of the country released by Nepal Rashtra Bank today, the amount in the treasury has reached 350 billion rupees, recording an increase of 266 billion in the past 7 months of the fiscal year. However, the government has not been able to disperse the health insurance amount and liability towards construction builders. The current account records a surplus of 166.80 billion rupees, while balance of payment remained at a surplus of 284 billion rupees. As per the reports, remittance inflow has reached 900.58 billion rupees in the past 7 months, recording an increase of 7.3%. Foreign increase reserves have reached 2,369.08 billion, while in US dollar terms, gross foreign exchange has increased 11.7% to 17.05 billion rupees, capable of supporting import of goods and services for 14.4 months. The total deposit collection amounts to 245 billion, while credit disbursement has been 283 billion rupees in the past 7 months. CPI-based inflation has remained 4.16% lately, which is significantly lower than the target. And Nepal's major political parties have condemned the recent activities of former King Gyanendra Shah and its supporters, labeling them anti-constitutional and untimely. They have called for unity against these actions and have pledged to stand together if necessary. The main opposition party CPN Maoist Centre, while accusing the government of worsening the situation, has also emphasized the need for democratic forces to unite in the defense of constitution.
Nepal's political landscape is heating up. Former King Gyanendra Shah's recent activities, along with his supporters, have prompted a strong reaction from the CPN Maoist Centre. The party has halted its Madhesh awareness campaign and returnees to Kathmandu for urgent discussions. They have alleged the government's actions for fueling this resurgence and are calling for a unified front with opposition parties. Likewise, the Unified Socialist Party led by Madhav Kumar Nepal has also convened, emphasizing the need for all political forces to unite in defense of constitution. The Socialist Front in its meeting on Monday echoed the sentiment, declaring that they will not tolerate such activities.
यो संविधान, यो गणतन्त्र र यो लोकतन्त्रलाई सिद्ध्याउन खोज्ने कुनै पनि प्रवृत्ति निन्दनीय छ, अस्वीकार्य छ। इतिहासको रथ पछाडी फर्किन सक्दैन।
उठेर आएर गणतन्त्रलाई उसले विस्थापित गर्न सक्छ, यो कल्पना नगर्नुस्।
मोर्चाभन्दा
बाहिर पनि गणतन्त्रवादीहरू सबै एक हुन्छन्। हामी एक गराउनको निम्ति अहिले छलफल गरिराखेका छौँ, प्रयत्न गर्छौँ।
जिम्मेवारी त सरकारले लिनु नै पर्छ। सरकार जुन ढङ्गले बन्यो, जनतामा निकै ठुलो निराशा र आक्रोश छ। जनताकै क्रिया चाहिँ माने समस्याको बारेमा सरकारको ध्यान केन्द्रित अझै पनि भएको देखिँदैन। सेटिङमा नै आफ्नै मान्छे भर्ती गर्ने, नियुक्ति गर्नेतिर मात्रै केन्द्रित भएको हुनाले जनतामा निकै ठुलो फ्रस्ट्रेसन छ। त्यसैले गर्दा पनि चाहिँ अब अलिकति प्रतिक्रियावादी शक्तिहरूले चाहिँ त्यसलाई मौका पाएको जस्तो देखिन्छ सरकार सोच्नुपर्ने हुन्छ
Controversy surrounds a recent pro-monarchy rally in Nepal. The appearance of a picture of the Chief Minister of India's Uttar Pradesh has sparked widespread criticism. Leaders of Rashtriya Prajatantra Party alleged that the image is displayed under government instruction. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has rejected these claims, stating that there is no need for them to display foreign leaders' picture. Meanwhile, in Dhangari, Nepali Congress leaders have dismissed pro-monarchy movement as meaningless.
गणतन्त्रको विकल्प संसारमा राजतन्त्र कहीँ हुन सक्दैन, नेपालमा पनि हुन सक्दैन। आज राजा पूर्व मात्रै होइनन्, परापूर्व भइसकेका हुन्, इतिहास भइसकेका हुन्।
Recent political reactions in Nepal indicate a potential unity among parties despite the political differences. However, the parties must be mindful that their own actions are raising concerns. They must also demonstrate a strong focus on good governance.
Saptari police have intensified efforts to curb gender-based violence, investigating 4 rape and sexual misconduct cases in the Nepalese month of Fagun alone. On 4th of March, a 16-year-old girl from a school in Saptakoshi municipality was sexually abused by a 33-year-old teacher from the same school named Ramesh Kumar Raut. Saptari police have taken him into custody and are proceeding with the action under the charge of child sexual abuse. Likewise, on 27th of February, Sumit Kumar Yadav was arrested for raping a 15-year-old girl. Police is also searching for the perpetrator who abused a 4-year-old on 26th of February.
सेक्सुअल ह्यारासमेन्ट घटनामध्ये 4वटै मुद्दा दर्ता भएर अनुसन्धान अगाडि बढेका छन्, जसमध्ये कञ्चनपुरमा दर्ता भएको एउटा अनुसन्धान भएर 1 लाख धरोटीमा छुटेको अवस्था छ यो बाल यौन दुरुपयोगमा। त्यसपछि अर्को बाल यौन दुरुपयोगमा भर्खर दर्ता भएर मान्छे पक्राउ गरेर अनुसन्धान सुरु गरिएको छ। त्यसमा चाहिँ शिक्षकले स्कुलको बालिकालाई बाल यौन दुरुपयोग गरेको भन्ने छ।
Despite these arrests, Gopal Prasad Sant, accused of abusing a 13-year-old, was released on bail. This has raised concerns about the handling of such sensitive cases in the district. And in this context, in our Public Voice segment today, we have asked in several provinces what role should the community play in preventing gender-based violences. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
पीडकलाई चाहिँ दण्ड सजायको लागि पीडितलाई सपोर्ट हुने किसिमले इन्करेज गरेर कानुनको उपचारको बाटोमा जानुपर्छ भनेर पनि सल्लाह दिन सकिन्छ।
समुदायमा यो लैंगिक यो विभेदका चाहिँ विरुद्धका कार्यक्रमहरू लिएर आउनु पर्यो, सचेतना लिएर आउनु पर्यो।
जति चाहिँ कानुन समानतामूलक कानुन छ त्यसलाई कार्यान्वयनमा हामीले चाहिँ लानको लागि चाहिँ पहल गर्नु पर्यो।
पढलेखा मान्छेले धेरै बुझ दिए भएर त्यो कार्यकर्ता कसैमा यने आबतामा काम गर्दै मान्छेले सबैले मिली जुली यो जनताको हलको काम गरिदिने भए धेरै निको हुने थियो।
नारी पुरुष बराबर छ भन्ने त छ नि, तर व्यवहारमा त्यस्ता नदेखिएका हुन सक्छन्। ती नदेखिएका कुराहरूलाई पनि उजागर गर्ने समाजको कर्तव्य हो।
बुबा आमा छोरा छोरी सबैलाई मा राम्रो मेलमिलाप गर्ने यसैद्वारा मात्रै लैंगिक हिंसाको अन्त्य गर्न सकिन्छ।
जुन हाम्रो परम्परागत हेर्ने दृष्टिकोण छ त्यसलाई पनि सबै काम बराबरी हो, सबै जात बराबरी हो भनेर उहाँहरूलाई गर्ने व्यवहार समान गर्यौं भने पनि लैंगिक हिंसा हुँदैन।
समुदायहरू चाहिँ सबै आफू एकजुट भएर गाउँ-गाउँमा गएर अवेरनेसको कार्यक्रम सञ्चालन गर्यो भने चाहिँ लैंगिक हिंसा चाहिँ अन्त्य हुन्छ।
समुदायमै भइरहेको हिंसाहरूलाई पहिचान गरी चाहिँ सम्बन्धित निकायमा चाहिँ सम्बन्धित निकायलाई चाहिँ जानकारी गराउनु पर्छ।
छर छिमेकमा अब कतै त्यस्तो घटनाहरू घटेको थाहा पाइयो भने सबै जनताले त्यसको प्रतिकार गर्न लाग्नु पर्यो।
After the suspicious death of a Nepali student at Kalinga Institute of Information Technology, KIIT, most of the students who were expelled from the college have returned to the university. The campus administration had expelled Nepali students for staging a protest against the case. 90% of Nepali students who have returned to Nepal have now returned back to the university. Students uncomfortable with participating in exams from today have been informed to provide applications to reschedule it. More second-year students have applied to take the exams later, while many third-year students are already giving their exams. The university is reportedly making efforts to bring back students who had not returned earlier. Currently, the atmosphere at the university is calm, but a Nepali student studying at KIIT University told that only a few students are attending classes in person. Prakriti Lamsa's death has already crossed 25 days. It has already been 3 weeks since Odisha's police started its investigation in the case. Likewise, the high-level committee formed by Odisha government is also conducting an investigation into the incident. Currently, a team from the National Human Rights Commission of India is making necessary investigations at the university. A student studying in Kathmandu School of Law KUSOL has reported of misconduct towards students at the college. A student posted on social media claiming that there is a toxic environment at the college where misconduct occurs and those who speak out against it are threatened of ruining their careers. According to the student, the college faculty have been threatening the students. Speaking to Kantipur television, the student mentioned that many students have experienced such misconduct at the college. She has alleged that the college's executive director, Yuvraj Sangrola, who verbally abused her with inappropriate language, and that his behavior towards all students is not proper. Sangrola is a former Attorney General of Nepal. She disclosed that she was forced to post on social media after the college failed to take any action despite submitting a written complaint about such harassment. Upon inquiry, the college did not respond as of now. They informed that a joint meeting of the college's management and disciplinary committee is ongoing to discuss this issue, and the college will only release its statement after the meeting's conclusion. Welcome back. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli stated that it is not possible to create job opportunities without the development of entrepreneurship in the nation. Addressing the National Labour and Employment Conference 2081, Premier Oli asserted that the role of private sector would be more crucial, highlighting on the data of 450,000 people entering the job market every year. He added that it is high time the private sector leads the economy of the country.
हामीले भन्दै आएका छौं प्राइभेट सेक्टरले अर्थतन्त्रलाई लिड गर्छ भनेर। यो ड्राइभिङ शक्ति हो एउटा भनेर भनिराखेका छौं। तर यो ड्राइभिङ शक्ति साँच्चै हो कि यसले हरेक हिसाबले मान्छेलाई त्यसतर्फ मोटिभेट गर्ने, सफल एक्जाम्पलहरूले त्यसलाई सन्तुष्ट गर्ने, मान्छेको मनोबल बढाउने ती कामहरू तपाईहरुले गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ।
The conference organized by Ministry of Labour, Employment and Social Security will continue tomorrow. 5 different panel discussions will be made during the summit. The government has stated that the suggestions received from the conference will be included in upcoming 10-year strategic plan for the internal employment promotion. The Ministry of Labour will use the suggestions to formulate strategic plan for the revision of Foreign Employment Act, National Vocational Skills Development Foundation and reforms of Social Security Fund and Foreign Employment Board. As per the government data, around 34% of the Nepalese aged 15 to 65 are currently outside the job market. It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you why hasn't the report on encroached Tribhuvan University lands been released yet. 13% voted for option A, lack of accountability. 82% voted for option B, effort to shield close aids, and 5% voted for option C, need for further investigation. Here's today's question. What should be done to become self-employed when employment opportunities are scarce? Option A, learn skills. Option B, increase government investment. And option C, encourage the private sector. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time for international update. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky reiterated that he wants peace a day before crucial talks with the US in Saudi Arabia. He stated in a statement on social media that the Ukraine has been striving for peace since the first second of the war, and they have always said that the only reason why the war is still going on is Russia. President Zelensky has on numerous occasions been accused by US officials of not seeking peace, while Donald Trump said he believes that Vladimir Putin wants the war in Ukraine to end. Volodymyr Zelensky is in Saudi Arabia and will hold talks with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in Riyadh today. Tomorrow, Ukrainian officials, but not Zelensky, will meet US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz in Riyadh. After Volodymyr Zelensky and Donald Trump clashed in the White House 10 days ago, hopes for a peace deal that the US and Ukraine could agree on appeared to be in the tatters. Secretary of the State Marco Rubio and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz are optimistic that a peace deal might be reached, as a US state official said Ukraine is ready to move forward. Difficult conversations still remain as the US continues to enforce a pause on sharing military aid and intelligence with Ukraine. And even if a deal is agreed, there remains the task of getting Vladimir Putin on board. Trump will be hoping his recent threat of further sanctions on Russia might do the trick. More than 500,000 people are facing travel disruption at German airports on Monday, where a 24-hour strike has led to thousands of flight cancellations in a dispute about workers' pay. The operator of the Frankfurt airport, Germany's busiest, is said no passenger's flight would depart on Monday, with delays and cancellations also possible on Tuesday. Of the 1,116 incoming and outbound flights planned in Frankfurt on Monday, 1,050 had already been cancelled, with that number expected to rise. The strike called by the Verdi Union on Friday impacts 13 airports across the country, including Munich, Berlin and Düsseldorf. Workers at the Hamburg airport brought their strike forward by one day, with nearly 300 flight cancellations there on Sunday. Verdi is demanding an 8% wage increase, or at least an increase of $380 per month, as well as higher bonuses and additional time off. Employers have rejected the demands as unaffordable. Negotiations are due to continue later this month.
Sports news.
The Nepalese women's team suffered a close defeat against Hong Kong women in the third match of the Uganda tour. This is Nepal's second defeat in women's quadrangular series. Invited to bat first, Hong Kong made 107 runs in 7 wickets in the allotted 20 overs. Captain Natasha Miles top scored with 35 runs, whereas Mariko Hill made 21 runs. For Nepal, Ishwari Bista and Indu Burma grabbed 2 wickets each. Similarly, Rachana Chaudhary and Pooja Mohato picked 1 wicket each. In response, Nepal managed to score 98 runs in 7 wickets in 20 overs, falling just 2 runs short for the victory. Captain Indu Burma led the chase with 32 runs, while Pooja Mohato and Bindu Rawal contributed 19 and 14 runs respectively. With 20 runs needed from the final 2 overs, Nepal collected 10 in the penultimate over but lost Indu in the last ball. Requiring 10 runs in the final over, they could only add 7, narrowly missing out on the win. Nepal, who began the series with a loss to Namibia, bounced back by defeating hosts Uganda in their second match. After a rest day, they will face Namibia again in the 4th match of the series on 12th of March. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Up next is news in Nepali. Good night.